Hey everybody, I'm Morph, and today we're going to be talking about the B90 Strikes Back. That's right, the episode that aired last night before the 90 Day stars strike back at some of the fan comments. So stay with me as I go down the rabbit hole. Alright guys, so as you've seen, Hap is not with us again. He's still not feeling too great. So just keep him in your thoughts and prayers. But the show must go on, so we're going to get right into it. So B90 Strikes Back was the cast of before the 90 days, going over some of the comments that they've got through the season and things like that. So I personally thought they could have done a little bit better with this. I really didn't need to see Big Ed shirtless in his hot tub. I don't really need to see Big Ed any more than I have to, so just saying.
Thank you for sharing.
But, so they're going through, they're reading these comments, they're commenting on the Pillow Talk episodes, and yeah, it was mildly entertaining. I kind of feel like they could have done a little bit better with it, but I'm just going to get right back into it, and let's kind of go over some of the cast that was there. So, one of the big ones that they showed a lot was Avery. I thought she was pretty entertaining. She's actually really funny in real life. If you ever watched any of her lives that she's done on social media, she's actually really funny. I'm really happy that she decided to do some of those because in the show she was kind of robotic and didn't kind of cold. I mean, just I didn't really care for her in the show, to be honest with you. But I started following her on Instagram, just to kind of see who she is, because I don't like to go off the show. I don't like to make assumptions, because I know how the show is edited, so it doesn't really portray someone accurately, in my opinion. So I try to talk to these people myself. I try to hit them up as much as possible, and I was really surprised when I started watching Avery's live streams, because she's really, really funny. Check this clip out right here.
Of course I lift this can up to my mouth.
Yeah, so that's just one of the things that she said in that live stream, and on that one she was answering a lot of the fan questions. So I was pretty excited to see that. But in the show, like they had her like making food and watching the comments, and she was mildly entertaining during the show, especially when someone said that she was annoying and she started stuffing food in her mouth. I'd actually, one of the scenes that they showed, I had actually forgot that during the first, I think it was the first episode, where they started talking to their friends, and she was talking to her friends about going to Australia, how she had wore that, I don't know what it's called. I'm not a fashion guru. I'm not a fashion anything. I mean, I wear shirts with words on them. That's what I do. So, but, and it was this like long V thing. You could see her boobs sticking out the sides and shit. And I think in the show she even mentioned like she didn't know she was supposed to wear another shirt with that.
Totally didn't even realize that you're supposed to wear a shirt under that.
I don't really know how you do, but hey, more power to you. We appreciate the view. Probably the one that was on there the most was Big Ed, and I'm not going to give this dude too much clout, because I really don't like him. Like I've said a few times, I don't like the way I've seen him interact with fans. I actually think that he's turned his comments off on his Instagram because he was getting so much hate on there. So, which I don't blame that, but when he was doing live shows and having fans come on and things like that, I just didn't care for the way he interacted with fans. I thought it was kind of shallow, thought he was kind of a jerk with some of these guys. Which I'll totally give him. There was a lot of people being a jerk with him too, so I can understand how it puts you in a bad mood. But, when people are coming and you're that celebrity status or mild celebrity status, whatever you want to call it, you kind of have to endure that. That's just kind of the nature of the job. So, enough on him. I'm done with him. I was really hoping to see more of Tom. Tom's kind of a savage. If you've ever seen any of his Instagram posts, his social media posts, like, I love how he just automatically gives fans shit back when they give it to him. That is so much fun. His whole Instagram is so entertaining to read, just because he doesn't hesitate. Like, he just fires back, and he doesn't do it the same way. Like, how I said I didn't like Big Ed. He doesn't do it like that. He's just got this finesse to him that when he does respond, you're just like, he's British. It's cool. Yeah, it's cool. It's rubbish. It's rubbish. But no, I mean, I don't know. I like Tom. We did this one scene in our videos. We had this picture up. I'll show now. So, we had that picture up just when he asked Darcy if she had gained weight or something like that, if you put on weight. So I thought that was entertaining in the show, especially since how they were going back and forth at each other, and she's supposed to be a strong, independent woman, and she just cries all the time. Nah. I'm not in any way impressed with Darcy at all, and I really hope not to see her on the show again. I feel like her time is done. Ash was another big guy on the show. We saw a lot of him. So on P90 or B90, B90, right? So Ash and Avery were kind of going back and forth, like they weren't together. Avery would call Ash a liar, Ash would call Avery a liar, but if you see them on their social media, they're like, oh, we have a great relationship. It's bull. And so it's interesting to see that when they tape these shows, like, Avery's lying about this, Ash is lying about this, and they're just kind of bickering back and forth at each other, but they never... But if you say something about them outside of the show, oh no, we're great. I have a great relationship with Ash. Oh no, Avery's the best. So that's kind of confusing, but so it kind of shows that there's still some hard feelings there, in my opinion. But you can't really go off that because it is the show. But like, I think Ash outright called her a liar, or Avery outright called Ash a liar. So, that's not edited together. That's like just word vomit. That's coming out right there. So you never know what's going on behind the scenes. And I'd kind of like to know, are they putting on this persona on social media now just to kind of get along and show unity and their cast members and their friends, or do they actually not like each other? That's kind of interesting to me. So it's kind of a odd dynamic there. So, if you guys see this, Ash and Avery, like, what's up? Like, do y'all not like each other? Do you like each other? I don't know. Let us know. And Rose is the last one I'm going to talk about on this show. Like, I'll be honest with you, I wasn't impressed with B90 at all. Like, they could have done better with that. I actually like the way I think it's Jimmy Kimmel did his show with the mean tweets, and he had like Jennifer Lawrence and Paul Rudd and just a whole bunch of other people on there, and they were reading out the tweets and responding, but it was like shotgun fire, boom, 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 1 1 1 1 1. There was no, we didn't have to see somebody eating a lunch or this fat dude getting in a hot tub and talking about mayo in his hair and stuff like that. I think the show would have been a lot better had they done it in that sort of fashion where it was just boom, shotgun fire, this one. Maybe they take a break and done behind the scenes over here. They took a break and showed maybe a blooper or extra reel or something like that over here, and then shotgun fire. It would have been, I think the pace of the show would have been better. I think the responses would have been better as far as it would have been funnier. But that's me. Like, I like funny shows. So, but going back, so last person I'm going to talk about is Rosemarie. And the only thing I'm really going to highlight on Rose is when they started talking about Ed had sent $5,000 in gifts and things like that. So, okay, that's fine. Do whatever you're gonna do, bro. But then Rose held up like a pair of panties or a bra or something like that and said, "This is $5,000."
These are good. What are these for? Like this?
I mean, I don't know, is it? But what really got me is then she just puts it on her head or around her neck, something. It was weird. I think she's extremely childish. I've watched some of her YouTube videos. They're not really that impressive. I mean, don't get me wrong, mine aren't impressive either. But hers, like, yeah, some of the graphics, some of the effects that she puts in it, I don't know. It kind of makes it hard to watch sometimes. But to each his own. She's got more followers than I do, so apparently she's doing something right. Maybe she's just using the clout from the show. I don't know, but Rose isn't one that I'm real fond of. Her and Ed were not a good match in the show, and I don't like watching them outside of the show. So, not saying that she's not a sweet girl. Maybe she is, maybe she's not. I've never really talked to her. So yeah, I'm not really impressed with Rosemarie whatsoever. Like I said, more power to her. I hope she's doing well. But as far as me being a fan, nah, I'd rather see somebody else. Honestly, I'd much rather have seen Jeffrey and Varia and Mary on the show, letting them read, because I was watching their lives and things like that. They're a whole lot funnier than Rosemarie or Ed. So just saying. But guys, that's what I got for you today. Check out our website, check out some of our merch, and we'll see you next time going down the rabbit hole.